Is Gabrielle all right?
She's fine.
Well, the bed is stripped, so I thought maybe...
She's perfectly all right. Cord Roberts just took her home, and I'll thank you to stay away from her.
Oh, gosh, it's good to be home. It really is.
Well, why don't you just sit down for a little bit and relax? You've already had a big day.
You know, I feel fine. The doctor gave me a good bill of health, and I can't wait to see Al.
Well, your mama said she's going to pick him up on her way home from the hospital. He'll be here in no time, but in the meantime, you got some time to yourself. Why don't you just relax, okay?
I really do feel fine. Thank you for being so caring and so attentive. But most importantly, I'm glad that I confessed everything to you.
Well, Gabrielle, it was pretty obvious to me that for the longest time you were hiding your grief over Max's death. Things just don't work that way. After a while, they tend to eat you up inside. Hopefully, soon, some of those sad feelings will start to go away. And that's when you'll start to begin that new life of yours.
Do you know, the more I listen to you, the more I admire you. Thank you for understanding. Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I guess maybe I don't understand fully. I mean, some of the things you confessed to me yesterday. I gotta be honest with you, I'm not real comfortable with all of them.
Dan.
Andy.
Did you know that Megan was arrested last night?
Yes, I know all about it.
Well, what are you going to do about it?
Look, Andy, I am not a lawyer, okay? So I'm not going to do anything about it.
Look, you have information about the murder. You better come forward with it. There she is.
Yeah,
Megan,
over here. Megan, when did you buy the gun? And did you buy it because you were planning to murder Michael Grand?
Did you kill him in revenge for his attempt on your father's life?
How are you, darling?
I'm okay. Look, no comment.
Uh-oh, no comment. You know what that means, don't you, boy?
Yep. The lady's guilty.
Oh, come on now. It doesn't mean that at all, and you know that.
You want to tell us all about it, Megan?
Yeah, how'd it feel when you pulled the trigger?
Speak up, honey. Do you have an alibi or are you guilty as charged?
Oh, come on. You know the answer to that, don't you? I'm guilty, of course.
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, 'cause we only have one life to live.
You seem to feel some sort of animal urge towards Gabrielle. And you're pursuing her relentlessly.
Oh, believe me, she feels the same animal urge.
Yes, I know that. And that little urge almost cost the lives of 2 young boys.
Obviously, you've been talking to her.
Yes, I have been talking to her. And you know why she's so attracted to you? Because I do. It's because in some way you remind her of her old friend, Max Holden. He's the love of her life. He's the one she's pining for. And when she holds you in her arms, she's thinking about him.
We're destined for each other.
My God, you're insane. And you're more dangerous than I thought you were.
You don't know me.
Yes, I do. You're a conniving snake who's trying to seduce my daughter based on the memories of a dead man. Do you understand that? Is there any way to stop you? What about money? How much would I have to pay you to just disappear, get out of her life forever?
I'm not going anywhere. So you better get used to me.
Never. And if you do go near Gabrielle, if you hurt her in any way, I'll...
You'll what?
I'll kill you.
I just gotta find Gabrielle and tell her that I'm Max Holden, not some stranger.
Now I'm not sure I understand.
I'm not sure I do either. Gabrielle, I don't know what to say here. You know, before Max died, to put it bluntly, I didn't trust you very much.
Yes, I know.
Well, after Max was gone, we started to spend some time together. And we developed a friendship. And I tried to understand where you were coming from on a lot of things. Well, and with CJ out in California, too, I really enjoy spending the time with both you and Al. But then again, I can't totally forgive and forget all those things that you confessed to.
Yet at the time, yesterday, you seemed to.
Yeah, because I knew that you needed to hold on to something for that sense of security. And you were getting that through me. I guess what I started thinking was, why me? I mean, here's Gabrielle, who has seen everything that I've been through with Tina. How Tina used to manipulate me, and maybe Gabrielle is starting to think that old Cord is just an easy mark.
No, of course not. Cord, you're very rare. You're kind and genuine and honest.
And I'm hoping that those are your real opinions.
Oh, I see. Yes, those are my real opinions. Those are the reasons I chose you in the first place.
Okay. Did you ever get the impression from me that I was responding to any of that stuff?
Yes, a little. Not completely, though.
Well, I guess maybe that's what I feel I need to clear up then. Because when you had your net and you were trying to snare me and reel me in, if I was responding to you, it's because I felt that you needed a friend. And that's what I was trying to be. See, I can't get involved with a woman if I know that she's mourning somebody else. Do you understand?
Yes, I do understand. And it's because of those reasons that I started to hate myself for deceiving you.
Well, I hope that's why you decided to tell me the truth about those things. Listen, Tina doesn't know about this little scam of yours, does she?
Are you kidding? No. Why do you ask?
I'm trying to figure her out, too. Why she came back to town all of a sudden, why she left California, why she's playing these games with me again, trying to seduce me, trying to use CJ to get to me.
Cord, she wants you back. It's that simple. She realizes that she let the best guy in town go. Oh, sorry. You're mistrusting my sincerity again, right?
Yes, ma'am. I'm afraid I am.
So, what are we gonna do if you don't trust me? How are we going to be friends at all?
Andy, I agree that Megan did not kill Michael Graham. But did they find any other fingerprints on the gun?
No.
All right.
Dan.
What? What?
Well, I mean, act a little more concerned. You're more like relieved.
Shh, just be quiet.
No,
all right?
you knew where that gun was
Quiet.
hidden.
Look, I told you that I had saw something sticking out of the flower pot.
Well, you had me cover for you while you went to look for it, and you were protecting someone, and it wasn't Megan.
Andy, please. Please, don't start, all right?
Start. Megan was a friend of mine. Remember that? Friends?
Andy, let it go.
You're protecting someone. It's not yourself, is it? It's Brenda, isn't it? Brenda killed Michael Grant.
Megan, you're admitting you murdered Michael Grant?
No, I'm just guilty. Megan, don't do this. I'm guilty of despising Michael, guilty of wanting him dead because he tried to kill my father and he tried to destroy my mother and her campaign. And frankly, I'm guilty of being a coward because I could have shot him right between the eyes and I didn't. I dropped the gun and I ran out, just as I told the police. And so when I'm convicted of a crime that I didn't commit, I will go to jail for the rest of my life because I am guilty of not having the nerve.
Bravo, bravo. Why don't you reporters tell the good citizens of Llanview that it's their fault Miss Gordon is being railroaded right now? If there wasn't so much pressure on Herb Callison to arrest somebody, maybe the police would be out there looking for the real killer, not the first available scapegoat.
Listen, people, I think you've gotten more than you came for, so let's move it on out. Come on, break time.
Just one more.
You never explained why, if you were carrying a gun, you didn't use it.
You weren't joking when you said you were guilty, were you?
Maybe you can.
What?
Who's running the city government while you deal with your daughter's criminal problems? People of Llanview would like to know that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's straighten this out right now. Come with me. Jake, I'm so glad you finally got here.
Megan, how was I supposed to know what happened to you? Why? You should have had somebody call me, you know. I was lucky that I found you here.
Well, Rafe just showed up out of nowhere with his arrest warrant and his police badge.
Did he make a big deal about you being at the beach?
Well, let's just say that he wasn't too pleased that I left Llanview.
If I did anything to make this worse, honey, I'm never going to forgive myself.
Claude, please believe me. Your friendship to me is extremely important, just as Al having a friendship with CJ is important. But if you want to turn your back on all of us,
Whoa, wait a minute. I never said I was going to turn my back on you and Al. In fact, I know that you need some support right now. And believe me, I'm more than happy to provide that.
Now, are you sure it's not just because I brought CJ out of Max's?
No. But it's real important for me that you know that relationships can't be stage managed. And I'm going to need some time to deal with some of the things that you told me yesterday. But most importantly, I am in no position to misplace trust right now.
I quite understand. As much time as you need, you have it.
Okay. Well,
Hello. Some people to see you.
Hey, guys.
Big
You having fun?
Big hug. Oh, how's my handsome boy? Are you feeling all right?
Sweet, Mommy.
Good. Mwah. And how are you, CJ?
How you doing? Oh, he's doing fine. Old
doing
CJ's
fine.
tough as nails, right?
Okay, come here, guys.
What
I
do you
want to
got?
talk to both of you. All right. That was frightening, all that smoke and fire, wasn't it? Will you do me something? Will you promise something to me? Anytime you start thinking about it and you get afraid, will you come to me or your daddy or to Julia? Don't keep it inside. Just come to us and tell us, all right?
We discussed that in the car coming here, didn't we? Sometimes in life, little scary things happen, and the best thing to do once they're over is completely forget about them.
And then
we
get
agreed.
tickled.
Oh, we're definitely going to forget about this. Listen, I see this bag over here. What's in that bag, Julia?
Oh, it's full of all sorts of things that children like that aren't good for them.
Oh,
No.
Mom, what have you done now? What's in there?
Cookies and cakes and candies.
Oh, what else?
Yeah? And, of course,
Uh-oh.
the welcome home card for Mommy.
Oh, no.
You did this one? Show me,
Let me
show
see,
me, show me,
CJ.
show
Let's
me.
see what you got
Up
here.
onto the sofa. Oh, gosh. It says, welcome home, Mom.
You spelled it right and everything. Oh, see,
Thank you, CJ.
CJ spelled with a C and a J.
I miss you already, and you haven't even left town.
Don't tell me you're going to try to make me stay.
No, I'm not. I think you ought to be in Arizona, and I think you ought to be in college.
Yep, you and Pa. You always knew. But I had to find out for myself. Kind of hard to make big dreams come true when you don't have the means to do it.
Listen, you go to school, you get a good education, and then you can travel all over the world when you're finished. And if you pick the right profession, you get them to pay for it.
Now you're talking. This is such a bad time to leave you.
No, it's not. It's not. It's the best thing for you to be in summer school and to look after Pa.
Yeah. Did I tell you that I have him almost convinced to have that operation?
Well, good. I hope that he goes through with it.
Yeah, me too.
He'll be his old self again.
Yeah.
And then you both come back up here and you visit me.
Okay. Okay. Well, tell me, really, are you really all right, physically?
I'm fine.
Are you?
Yes. And the only reason I'm still in this hospital is because Dad's just being a little overprotective.
Oh, that's because he loves you so much. God, I can't wait till you two finally get together.
Well, I don't know about that. But he loves me, doesn't he?
And you love him, don't... Would you stop denying that?
I'm glad you're going back to Arizona. I don't think I could put up with you and Dan coming down like that.
I'm gonna miss you. nice being here with my big sister.
Yeah. I hate saying goodbye. I hate it.
Me too.
But you got a plane you gotta catch.
Yeah, I do. I do.
Right. I love you so much.
I love you too.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Straight A's out of you. I mean it.
Of course, nothing less.
Right. Thanks for the magazines and the papers and everything.
Don't worry about that. Please, please take better care of yourself.
Yes, sir. Megan arrested? Oh, no, that's not right. No, that's not right at all.
Annie, settle down and stop talking like that, please. If anybody hears you
I
talking
want
like
everybody
this...
to hear me, all right? Your little secret can convict Megan. You better convince Brenda she should talk to Herb Callison right now.
You want to kill Brenda?
Oh, you are really rich, aren't you?
Look,
You are so
I
in
am-
love with Brenda.
Shh. I am talking as a physician. She has a serious heart condition.
Oh, isn't that convenient?
Michael gave her a deadly dose of that drug.
I know that.
And it has caused side effects. Her heart is enlarged. She has an arrhythmia. Now, if she gets too much stress, she can get an angina attack and possibly die.
Right, I understand that, but that is not a good enough reason. That is not a good enough reason for you to
Annie.
protect one woman while you kill another.
Come on. Isn't that a little dramatic?
No, it is not. Part of Megan will die if she's sent to prison.
Because she is not going to prison. And Brenda did nothing. all
Dan,
right? Will you
stop protecting Brenda! Stop it!
I'm trying to protect her life, Andy.
I don't believe this. You knew the gun was in the flower pot. You knew it. Even before Herb called that meeting in the
Andy,
lounge.
come on.
Come on,
Give
would
me a
you
break.
just please... You give me a break.
I knew it was there before the meeting.
Dr. Daniel Wolek, room 209, staff.
I'm gonna go.
Dr. Daniel Wolek, room 209.
I expect you'd like to have some time alone. Megan, can I get you something, some water or...
Yeah, well, I'd count for a cup of coffee. I would love a cup of coffee.
Could you make that too, please?
Jake, you didn't make it worse for me. It was the fingerprints and my confession. Not about us.
Yeah. So I'm sitting there in the beach house. I'm wondering where you are. I'm waiting and I'm waiting. And
I know, and I never came back.
yeah, I don't know if you're kidnapped or if you decide to hitch back and go back to town because you didn't want to tell me to get lost.
No,
What
I
base?
don't want you to get lost. I don't want to lose you. I thought maybe that you'd called someone or that maybe you'd hear the news on the radio.
Well, I was so sure that you ran out on me, I didn't want to confirm it. And then I started to think about that, and I got a little worried that, you know, maybe you got in trouble, so I called the police.
Oh, and what did they say? No, Megan's fine. We've got her locked up in a cell for the rest of her life. This is so ridiculous. I did not kill Michael Grant.
I know you did.
Do you really believe that?
Of course I do. Getting back to my original question. Do you love me?
Sorry.
No, that's okay. It's about time you got to know Jake a little better. I mean, we do have this on-again, off-again relationship.
But it's on again now, for good.
Uh-huh. Darling, what about your lawyer?
You got a lawyer already?
Yes, his name is Troy Nichols. Bo found him. He's supposedly the best defense lawyer in all of Pennsylvania. I spoke to him last night on the phone.
Okay.
He may be great, but I doubt he's a magician. Come in. Speak of the devil.
Troy!
How's Dad?
Goodness, how nice to see you. It's been ages.
Yes, it has been, Vicky.
Yeah. Come on in.
Now, I can congratulate you on your victory as mayor.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Now, I hate to bust up this reunion, but could you clue me in on what your defense is for Megan?
Look, just take it easy, okay, Jake?
Ah, so you're Jake Harrison, the guy with 1,000 lives.
I had to tell Troy about the two of us and how I got the gun.
You more or less forced her out of town when she was instructed to stay in Landview, correct?
Well, what can I say, Troy? Got caught up romantically and I just forgot about everything else.
Judge Powers' law clerk just called. Your case is next on the docket. Officer Briggs will take you across the street to the courthouse.
Are you ready, Megan?
This is never gonna go to trial.
It'll be okay.
Honey Bunch, I love you, and I have enormous faith in you and in the legal system of our country.
Absolutely
okay?
do not want to keep Judge Powers waiting.
Okay, I think my legs will hold me up. Don't anyone go anywhere,
want me to come with
okay?
you?
No, that's all right. I'll be right back.
Brenda, you had me paged. What's the matter?
Megan Gordon's been arrested for the murder of Michael Grant.
Yeah. I know all about that. Okay.
Well, that's wrong. She didn't do that.
No. Megan and her family and her lawyer are going to straighten all that out, okay?
I'm sure they will. But Dan, I can help.
No, you can't, Brenda, because you're not in a very good condition to help anybody
The other
here.
doctor came in here a little while ago, and she told me that I was doing much better. My condition had improved and that I could go home soon.
Brenda, that's great news, but I really don't think that you should...
Dan, you gotta help me get out of here. Because I have this feeling inside of me, and I think, no, I know that I'm gonna be able to help.
Ray, how did it go? What's going to happen?
I wasn't at the courthouse. I don't know. Listen, I feel terrible about having to arrest Megan. But there's no way Herb can ignore the fact that her fingerprints are on the murder weapon.
Damn it, Rafe! We all know that Megan didn't kill Michael.
I don't want to hear it, Harrison. I've got one more check of the crime scene before we open the hospital lounge to the public. I'll be back in about an hour.
My Rafe, it's becoming habit seeing you. I wish it was more fun.
Yeah, me too.
Well, Jake, I guess that Rafe was harsh with you because he's tense, but then we're all tense.
He was harsh with me because I'm an ex-con. Because I'm a suspect, that's why.
Questioned you, I assume.
Sure, yeah.
So what'd you say?
Sarah.
No, it's okay. I understand. Why wouldn't you be wondering about me, huh? I show up in town, I become involved in Megan's life, all of a sudden, she's in trouble, right? Well, I understand. But you just have to know, through all this, somehow she and I fell for one another.
So, tell me about the night of the murder when you ran into Megan at the hospital. I somehow got confused about the details.
I came looking for Megan because I knew how upset she was about her father. When I found her, she was a mess. I asked her to explain, she wouldn't, and she finally started telling me about everything.
That was in the stairwell, right? Where Dorian overheard you?
That's right. Makes you kind of wonder why Dorian was lurking around, doesn't it?
Megan said it was an accident that she brought that purse to the hospital, that she had forgotten the gun was in it.
And if I'd only kept that gun in my possession instead of giving it to her...
I don't quite understand why she had that gun in her purse to begin with.
Well, she was worried, to be honest with you. I was quite angry with Michael at the time, and she was afraid I would use it on him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. On that particular day, I might have threatened him.
But, nothing more, of course.
Of course not. I've never killed anybody in my life. I could never even imagine doing something. I don't even hunt, okay?
So what you're saying is, if you had had the gun, we wouldn't be here.
That's the way I see it.
Well, unfortunately, I don't think there's anything in your story that can help Megan.
No, I don't think so. You know, my whole life, I've never been very ambitious about anything. But this one time, I would give anything just to be clever enough to solve who killed Michael Graham.
I think we'd all like to solve that.
I've never been in love with any woman before in my whole life. would never do anything to hurt Megan, not on purpose. If there's anything I can do to rescue her from this hell, believe me, I will do it.
I tell you, you guys know how to pick out the best cookies.
Look at your face.
I think maybe we better wash up. Oh, we better wash up both of you guys real quick before we go, okay? Come on.
You got
I'll bring
chocolate on
some
your
extra
face.
Maybe they got that much chocolate on their faces.
Let's go. Okay, this way.
Bye, guys.
Adorable.
They are. They really are.
How are you, darling, my baby? How are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm a bit tired, though. I didn't expect to be this tired.
Why don't I take those two young gentlemen out to the park so the two of you can be alone? You seem to be getting along rather well. I assume you took my advice and you didn't send him that dreadful letter.
No, as a matter of fact, I told him in person.
What?
I had to, Mum. I felt awful about keeping a secret.
I can't believe he's still here.
Well, he's a very caring, honest, and gentle man. He's a bit wary of me, though. That's to be understandable, though, of course. I think we're still friends, though.
I think that's wonderful.
Okay, all right. We're ready. We're cleaned up. We're ready to boogie.
Well, oh, my God, he's still eating. Come on, let's go to the park. Granny's going to take you to the park. Come on.
And tomorrow, we'll all go to the zoo. What do you think, Al?
Oh,
Zoo?
you know something? I've heard that there are baby monkeys at the zoo. Would you like to see a baby monkey? You need a baby monkey. Be good. Come on.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
You're good there,
Bye,
guys. How you doing? Get over here now.
Yeah, let's go to...
Who wants orange and who wants green?
I will have orange.
Okay.
Matt.
Don't
please.
worry about it, Julia. They're just sugar-free. Is Gabrielle inside?
Yes, she is, but she's not seeing anyone right now.
Hey, guys. Run along with Granny, okay? And I'll see you soon. Granny? Hi. Hi, Cord. How you doing?
I tried to tell him that you didn't want to see anyone, but obviously my advice fell on dead ears.
Grandma, you got two little boys waiting to go to the park.
Mum, it's all right. I can handle him.
I thought you wanted to rest, sweetheart.
Please, it's fine.
Bye-bye, Granny.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Come on, kids, let's go. You go. Bye.
And Orkin, to welcome you home.
Listen, maybe I better go with Julia, help her out.
No,
with the kid.
please.
No, I'd appreciate it, Cord, if you gave us a few minutes.
Well, now,
No,
wait a minute.
Cord, please stay.
I got something very important to tell you.
Fine. It can be said in front of Cord.
Okay, look, folks, obviously there's something going on here. Now, if I am in the way...
No, you're not in the way. Matt Kingston is in the way. So perhaps you should leave, and thank you very much for the orchids. They're beautiful.
I'm not going anywhere until we talk.
Well, then talk. And hurry up and get it over with, all right?
Brenda, what makes you think that you can help the police?
Well, what I have to do is remember the day that Michael was killed. You see, I have this feeling or something inside of me. It's very hard to explain to you, but I have a feeling that there's a clue or there's something that I have to remember. And I'm not going to do that being here in the hospital. I need to get on with my life. And then I think that whatever this thing is, well, the memory will be able to come up, you know?
Why are you doing this to yourself?
Because I don't want Megan Gordon to be convicted for Michael's
Look,
murder.
Brenda, I know how you feel about Megan, but there's nothing...
Dan! Listen, you can't keep protecting me. And if you love me, like you say you love me...
Hey, you know I do.
Then get me out of here and help me remember.
Oh, wait, I don't understand all these questions about Brenda. I mean, it sounds like you think my sister shot Grand.
No, I don't think that. But I don't think that Megan did it. I don't know. I'm just... I'm sorry that I questioned you. Forget about it, all right? Wait a minute. You're leaving today, right?
Today.
Oh,
Today.
God.
In fact, right now. And if I don't run, I'm gonna miss my flight, so I gotta go.
I'm gonna miss you so much.
No,
Will you write, okay?
Keep in touch, okay? And, it was nice knowing you.
Yeah.
Be good to yourself, okay?
Great. Hey, Tyler, how you doing?
So long. I'll see ya. Bye, Andy.
Bye. Detective Garrison, you've got the wrong woman behind bars.
It's very personal. Okay? Once you hear it, you'll understand what's going on between us.
I don't want to understand. I really don't care.
Court, you just mind giving us a minute?
Court, please.
Okay. I just came over to see how you're doing. And to give you the orchid. So, how you doing?
Fine.
Do you like the orchid?
Yes, they're nice.
And how's Al doing?
He's fine.
Good. Just keep an eye on him. He's gone through a lot.
I will.
I guess, if either of you or Al need me, I'm down the hall.
I don't think anyone's going to be needing you. I have my family and my friends. So I really don't think there's any need to see each other again, is there? So why don't you just go? What do you want from me? Do you realize that every time I see you, I see flames? The same flames that almost killed 2 kids? And if I don't see that fire, I see another fire. And then I think of Max, and I don't want to think of either one of them. Would you please go? Please leave me alone. Just go away.
What makes you so sure Megan didn't do it, Andy?
Because she's got everything going for her. I mean, you think she's gonna shoot the guy and then drop the gun so you could find it? She's not gonna wipe off her prints and just intentionally ruin her life?
If she pulled the trigger in panic, she wouldn't have been thinking clearly about anything.
Look, she didn't do it.
Any chance you know who did?
No. I just don't think that you should close the investigation just because you've arrested Megan. I mean, all you have is circumstantial evidence anyway. I mean, for all you know, the person probably rubbed off her fingerprints.
Well, who are you referring to?
Well, the person that killed him.
Yeah, you said her, rubbed off her fingerprints.
Well, I'm just a feminist. What can I tell you? I mean, I don't like using that masculine pronoun. Look, I gotta go.
Andy, if you do know something...
Look, I don't, all right? I don't.
I'm glad you're here.
How'd it go?
What happened? Well, it was just great. The judge and I got along just fine, and he said it was all a big joke and that I could go home.
Troy, what happened?
Murder, too.
Oh, my God, I never thought it would happen.
I tried to get the charges dismissed, but...
Well, at least he got Judge Powers to let me out on bail.
It's one small victory.
Yeah, unfortunately I have to be on this little leash here.
It's the latest court gadget, an electronic ankle bracelet.
I would have preferred a gold one, but you know, this is all they had in stock.
What is it?
It's a radio transmitter. The police will monitor her every move.
This is my fault.
No,
Yes, I should have never taken you out of town.
Megan, we'll need to work today. I'm going to be in my office. I'll call you at home in a few hours, and we'll get together, okay?
Okay, thanks. Thanks for everything.
Okay, everybody take care.
Thanks. Well, I guess it's better than a ball and chain, right?
Megan, we're gonna get you out of this.
Well, we better work pretty quickly because the judge wants to go to trial in a couple of days.
What? Why so soon?
Because of all the publicity.
Oh, that's insane. Well, I've got to catch Troy. I've got to talk to him. He's not going to have time to prepare a defense.
How about I take you home?
Yeah, that would be good.
I'm going to go get the Jeep. I'll be right back. Okay?
So, are you sure you want him to take you home?
Of course, I don't want to stay here.
No, I know that. I just, wait, why don't you let me take you home, okay? In fact, why don't you stay with me and Bo?
Well, that's very nice, but what's this all about? Megan, I feel like you have had nothing but bad luck since you met that guy. Now, wait 1 minute here. The last time we talked, as I recall, I was the one that was bad-mouthing him, and you were telling me to give him another chance. Yeah, well, maybe I was wrong. Well, I don't think so. How did the police know you were at the beach? Wait, are you suggesting that Jake called them? You said you went out. He was there alone. No, I'm not going to listen to this. I'm not going to listen to this, Sarah. Jake loves me. And I'm as close to loving anyone as I've ever in my life been. I know you're worried about me. I appreciate it, but don't be, okay? Jake is the one good thing in all of this. If you say so. I do.
Ready to roll?
Yeah. Look, kiss Dad hello for me. Tell him I love him and that I'll see him as soon as I can.
Honey, I caught up with Troy. I'm going to talk to him later about the trial. Don't you worry. We're going to get you out of this mess and out of that bracelet. I love you.
I love you. Take care.
Okay, come on, we're out of here. Bye.
Don't shut down on me, please. You know I'm not going to disappear. Sooner or later, you and I are going to talk.
God, could you please show this man to the door?
Yeah, I know where the door is, thanks.
Well, then don't come back to this door again. All right? Otherwise, I'll call the manager or the police if I have to.
All right, look, I think she's asked you to leave now. A couple of times.
I'll see you soon.
Well, I guess I'll go over to the park and see what old CJ's up to. Maybe take him home. You could probably use some time yourself.
God, I don't know what you must think of me right now.
I'm just real confused, Gabrielle. You know, it seems like there's something going on between you and this newcomer.
Yeah. There was, briefly. I don't know what it is. He reminds me of Max. So I was drawn to him, but not anymore. It's over. It's finished. Every time I look at him, I think of fire.
Okay. It's okay now. He's gone.
I hope so, because I really don't want to see him again.
Hope you got that message.
I certainly hope so, too.
Okay, it's all been taken care of. You'll be out of here tomorrow morning.
Oh, that is wonderful news.
Not only that, I was able to get the morning off, so I can help you and Stephen move into my place.
Your place?
Yeah, where else are you gonna go?
Back to Grandview.
Oh, I am just exhausted. I didn't get any sleep last night in that jail cell.
Or the night before in Lucky's car. But it did work out pretty well, huh? We're back together. You don't hate me. You sort of understand why I lied to you so much.
Yeah, I sort of do. It still scares me, though, Jake. They can do it so quickly and so well. You remember when I went out to go for a walk on the beach?
Yeah.
And then I came back and you were on the phone. Who were you calling?
Right here. They had better days. Sorry about that.
Poor roses.
Yeah, I called the florist. I wanted to see if he could deliver out to the beach house. And there was a dozen. But when Lucky and I found out that you were in jail, I just grabbed 4 and shot on out here.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
So why'd you ask me about the phone?
Well, it wasn't for me. It was for Sarah. She wondered how the police knew that I was at the beach house.
Oh, I get it. Honey, look at me. You know how I feel about you, don't you? Look in these eyes. I could never do that to you.
Yeah, I know. I just needed an answer for Sarah.
Okay. So now that you got one, you know I didn't do it. Let's not talk about this anymore, okay?
We don't need to talk about anything.
Good. Except about us. Getting back to that.
Yeah. Jake, I'm facing a prison sentence. If I get convicted, I really can't think of much else. Not even romance right now. But I don't want you to take that as a refusal. I was really happy to see you at the police precinct today. I really was. I mean, stick around. I need you.
Oh, I'll be sticking around. I'm stuck to you like glue, honey. The kind that doesn't go away.
Tomorrow, it's Ellen's worst nightmare when she sees herself making history on 30-something. And Wednesday, Mike's paper route becomes a scheme to make easy money on growing pains. Then it's the science project that won't go away on Head of the Class. After, Vinny's date with Wanda's cousin becomes a fight for honor on Doogie Howser, M.D. Now stay tuned for General Hospital following an ABC News Brief. Next.